Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Bandwagon Sports. As you can probably tell, look at all these damn boxes. Moving out. It's pretty damn messy in here, but anyways, that's not going to stop me from talking about today's topic, which is Sasha Pastujov, who is a 2021 eligible prospect from the United States, and I really wanted to make a prospect profile on this guy. I think the word of him needs to get out there, so that's what I'm going to be doing today, and I hope you enjoy today's video. And if you do enjoy today's video, please do consider leaving a like and subscribe down below. It really does help the channel. And that's all the plugging I'm going to do today. So now, with the main topic of today's video, I'm going to be talking about Sasha Pastujov. And man, what an underrated player he is. Sasha Pastujov was born July 15th, 2003 in Michigan, United States, of course. And, you know, he's pretty decent. He's 17 years of age, 6 foot, 184. He is a winger, so he can play left or right, doesn't really matter, and he is a left-handed shot, just like your man right here. And yeah, overall, just a really great player. But let's get into the stats now that, you know, all the date of birth details and the age and the shoot and the position is all out of the way, kind of the stuff that's not that important to me overall when looking at a player. The stats are what really matters. So last year, 2019-2020, he played for the U17 league in the USNDP, which is basically the development program over there in the United States, if you're new to hockey or if you're new to the channel. And in 78 games played, Sasha had 23 goals, hard to read my handwriting sometimes, 53 assists for 76 points, so very good. You could see the pure playmaking ability there with the 53 assists, and also some good complementary goal scoring as well. He was also a -12 and had 119 penalty minutes, which, woo! That is a lot of damn penalty minutes, so you could definitely see the scoring ability, but there's also another ability to really get behind players, you know, really... just a lot of penalty minutes, which I really don't like for players in today's NHL. If you're a big penalty minute guy, you know, you're going to be missing out on the game. And, like, if you have 100-plus penalty minutes, that could be a difference between a 42-point season and a 54-point season, just missing that time in the box. So it really does mean a lot when you're missing that amount of time in the penalty box, and it's just not smart and not good. Not a good attribute to have. But this year in the U18 program for the USNDP, it was a whole different story, and he was pretty good for the most part of the season, but then I think he just kind of took off. So 69 games played this year in the U18s for the USNDP, 40 goals, 51 assists for 91 points. Like, he was just so good. He was a +10 and only had 24 penalty minutes, so that penalty minute cutback is almost 100 penalty minutes. It's 95 penalty minutes to be exact. That's the cutback amount that Sasha Pastujov made on penalty minutes, which is huge. That's a big difference, and that difference with taking bad penalties, for example, you could see it in the offensive numbers. He had a lot more points and a lot less games played, and a lot of that's also development, but you also have to look, what if he did have 100-plus penalty minutes again? Wouldn't have had 91 points. I can guarantee you that 100%. And it was an excellent year for him. He also went to the U18 tournament over in Texas, I believe, in the USA. And in that tournament, he was brilliant as well. 5 games played, 8 points. He really was one of the big leaders on that team, considering there's a lot of kind of younger guys, a lot of guys in the 2022 draft and a couple in the 2023 draft. Sasha Pastujov was a big leader on that team, and he was probably the best player on that team in my opinion. He just looked really fabulous night in and night out and really helped his team win. But now that we've gone over the stats, you guys can make your own opinion on Sasha Pastujov. But when I'm looking at these numbers, 91 points, 40 goals, and a big penalty minute cutback like that, and also being really good against, you know, similar competition to him and like similar level players to him, skill-wise, and better players than him skill-wise, and he's putting up 8 points in 5 games in that U18 tournament, that really tells me that he is the real deal, and he is underrated. There's no denying that Sasha is underrated. He is usually ranked in the mid-20s, early to mid-20s in any given mock draft or draft rankings that I've seen, and I just don't see that as a possibility for him. I don't think he slips past pick number 20. I just really don't think he can. He's really just too good to do that, and there's a lot of guys you could compare him to, not in style of game, but really just in point terms. In 2019, you could be looking at a guy like Matthew Boldy to compare Sasha to, with similar point totals there. Not Jack Hughes, of course, not Jack Hughes, but Sasha Pastujov really is the Jack Hughes of this year's USNDP. He is the big-time scorer. He's the one who's really out there getting all the points, and 91 points, that's nothing to scoff at all, but I really do like what I see from Sasha's game. You know, he's a big kid. He is 6 foot, 184 pounds. That's NHL-ready size right off the bat, which I think is, you know, good to raise his draft stock a little bit. It means that the size is not a concern at all, and he has decent footwork. He has decent defensive abilities. He's not too much of a liability in the defensive zone from what I've seen. You know, definitely not a premier defender at the forward position, but, you know, definitely a usable guy in the defensive zone. And what really shines for Pastujov is that offense, but the ability to play that two-way game like he can is also an added bonus, where, you know, you can leave him in the defensive zone and he's not going to be stupid with the puck. He's not going to make really dumb plays out there. So that's a really important skill factor, and really is a great trait for players to have. He has an excellent shot, excellent pass. The hockey IQ is there. It's not popping and exploding like a lot of other players higher ranked in this draft class, and I think that might be the one thing that kind of sets Pastujov back, for me at least, in this draft class, where, you know, he's a really good able-bodied player who can put up points, but his IQ isn't anything amazing. It's not extraordinary, which I think is why I'm putting him in the bottom tier of the 13, 14, 15, 16 kind of range, instead of inside that top 10, where guys like William Eklund and Fabian Lysell, Owen Power, Ken Johnson, guys with just really high hockey IQ belong. And hockey IQ is a big part of today's game, and Sasha Pastujov certainly has it, but it's not to the extent of those guys ahead of him. So, yeah, definitely a great player. I think I've said really all I can say about Sasha Pastujov right now. I really do look forward to seeing where he goes. I really do hope he goes to the Dallas Stars or an American team. I mean, I mock draft him to the Dallas Stars for 2 times in a row. And also, thank you guys so much for the support on the mock drafts. Almost 1,800 views on the May mock draft, which is excellent. And we're up at 300 views already for that June mock draft, which just came out a couple days ago. So that's amazing. I'm so happy that, you know, you guys are really supporting those videos. And I'm not happy with that June mock draft. Looking back at it, I'm not happy how it turned out, but it's okay. Just gonna have to make another one in July. That's 10 times better than that, so that you guys enjoy it. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate all the support recently and just throughout my entire career on YouTube. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you with this, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. But for now, bye.